All right, let's go. But yeah, man, Simon's fucking made like leaps and bounds in his jujitsu recently. He just got his fucking blue
Ooh.
belt a couple weeks ago.
Oh, no
But
way, right? Oh, yeah, after the competition, eh?
yeah. But
Yeah, deadly.
these two guys have been coming to my classes like in the evenings a lot, and they
Hmm.
just learn a bunch of extra shit. Because on Monday and
Cool.
Wednesdays it tends to be these guys and maybe like a couple others.
Okay.
On Wednesday it was just like these two guys, this girl Sabina, and somebody else. Like usually we're the only people coming. Because
It's like super chill.
yeah, Wednesday's just a weird day for everybody. Like Tuesday will have like a shit ton of people, like an outrageous amount, and then like Tuesday has like two or three people. It's so weird. So
Okay.
yeah, well, like I'll have like 10, 12 people on Tuesday, and then two on Wednesday. It's like what the
Oh, wow,
yeah,
that's
it's
nice.
fucking weird. This
It's a
guy's
private on Wednesdays.
this guy Jack. He's like he was doing the fundamentals classes a lot, but
Okay. The guy with the
he's been
ponytail?
staying for the intermediate class, and he's been pretty fucking good. Like for his experience, I think he's pretty fucking good. Like he's only been
Cool.
going for like 3 months at most, and yeah, he's making a lot of progress. I think he'll be good.
Sweet.
He'll be good at jujitsu eventually, like pretty soon. Like or
Right
like
on.
he'll catch up. Like he'll catch up to speed like pretty quickly with a lot of people. I think.
Okay.
Okay, so nice. I love this. I love when these guys start dropping into these passes.
Yeah.
This was a good shot for him to go Toriando, honestly, but that's okay. Simon
Could he
really
go
like.
Toriando effectively even with that underhook that you have?
I mean, he kind of he should have went Toriano earlier, and I wouldn't have
Yeah.
got the underhook.
Yeah.
But I teach, you can crush, you can catch this underhook in here, and have it be good for
And
you.
still do it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
this underhook isn't really effective right now, but he
Okay.
needs to just transfer his arm underneath here more.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Like what he's doing is fine. He sprawls and look how these guys are sprawling the hooks. By the way,
I know, I'm noticing that.
yeah. So this is effective. Like I can't really avoid this. So now I'm lifting with this underhook a lot more,
Okay.
and now it's a game of who can clear the leg. So this underhook sucks now, and I'm gonna change my game plan, and I'm gonna go to this Williams guard. I have
Yeah.
no idea what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm trying to go for the Houdini guillotine fucking thing, and like he's like grabbing my hand, like and I'm like oh fuck. I'm like trying to work the control just to see what happens, but he just clears my leg anyways. So I
Nice.
don't know if this is
Oh,
like
right
a,
on.
I don't know if this is a thing you can do. So I just let go.
Cool. Yeah.
I like fuck it. Okay, so now a big thing here. So Simon does everything right. He does not chase the head. Okay, don't
Yep.
chase the head, and you're gonna have a lot more success. Okay, so
Okay.
look at my options. I can hook his foot. Okay, that's
Okay.
what I'm trying. But you can see how his feet could be tucked a little bit more, but that's no worries. So my other elbow is super tight. I'm fully framing his arm out and I'm tracking it. So what we teach is near side underhook here, and you start
Hmm.
turning the guy away from you and taking their bag. Or if they don't want to get turned away, you just chase the head or mount or something.
Okay.
But yeah, his feet are tucked, but I'm not letting that elbow space up. That's the one thing I cannot do right now. But yeah, he's doing a fantastic job at basing out. Now I'm kind of getting near his foot. The angle's not quite right though, and he switches to reverse Kezukatami. This is fucking
There it is.
textbook. Okay,
Yeah.
but I managed to get his foot hooked, and he undoes it, and look at this, boom, mount right away. Yeah, fucking amazing.
Nice.
Yeah. So this is exactly what your body lock pass should finish like. Reverse Keza when I
Boom. And it's a low
frame.
Kessa.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Like
Yeah.
just based at my angle. Like you would want it higher, obviously, but I'm framing and how you deal with these frames, like a frame on the head and a frame at the elbow, is reverse
Hmm.
Keza, right? So if he wants to,
Okay.
he can start shrimping his hips way up to my head and try to win that
Yeah.
battle,
Yeah.
right?
Clear the
But
arm out like
look at
that. Yeah.
his head's low enough to where I can't really grab it.
Hmm.
He's clearing the leg and he right away he pulls the trigger on mount. Boom.
Boom.
Yeah, great. Just fantastic. Right there. Grapevines. I don't like grapevines, but right now it's good
Yeah.
for him.
I try
So
to avoid them unless I'm being bucked around.
yeah, so I'm still like trying to deal with his elbow here. I don't want him to connect with the crossface or anything. So this
Yeah.
arm, I don't know what's doing, but I'm pretty sure I have it blocked. and I'm blocking this one from cross facing. So when this happens, this allows me to not worry about my neck or my upper body, and I would just pummel for the feet position. Okay,
Okay.
but he dismounts because he knows like I might be able to get back through.
You can smack him there.
What did I?
It almost looked like you right here.
Oh,
It almost looked like you elbowed him.
look at this! I start fishing out a buggy choke.
A little bogey choke.
I don't quite have the. I have it so deep though. Like I have like look how far my forearm is in there.
Yeah, that is deep.
I don't know why I can't get an angle at all.
You the videos I've seen, you have to get your what is that?
I got to be like shifted down somewhere.
You've got to bring one hip higher than the other. Like your hip that's closer to his head has to be higher than the hip that's closer to his
Oh,
hips.
okay. I had no idea about
Yeah.
that. That
Like
makes sense
you know,
then.
like in side control when you start to turn into him,
Yeah, yeah, totally.
you
I
want to be
just
like turning into him and then get the boogie.
I've never actually
Yeah.
watched a buggy choke video.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
I've watched one.
I don't want to ever put that in my brain, honestly, but I just
Yeah,
saw a
right.
chance for it, and I thought it would be
Yeah.
funny to hit the meme. So it looks like I'm flopping here, right? It looks kind of ridiculous, but I'm trying to like keep my arms draped over his back so I can keep lifting. So
Okay.
it looks ridiculous, but I flop like this because when he goes up,
Mm-hmm.
I'm riding it like a wave,
Mm-hmm.
and it's really annoying. And so here, you know that bridging escape I talked about the other day? I
Yep.
hit it, but as he tries to pull away as I hit it, and now I'm defending from here. So
Okay.
so one thing that like happened in that other roll is I can chase a single leg from here and grab his leg
Right. Yep.
and keep turning to turtle. But
Mm-hmm.
he's got this deep waist grab, so it would stop me from turning into him.
Okay.
So rather than doing that, I'm gonna pummel this top arm underneath him and go to deep half.
Under it. Yeah.
So
Okay.
my arm is now underneath his leg, and I'm pushing him over top of me, and I'm coming out the back, and that's what kills that waist grip that he had. So this waist grip is really good. Um, yeah, he has this waist
Right
grip.
here.
This stops me
Okay.
from turning into him
Right.
to going to turtle. But how I
Mm-hmm.
deal with it is I pummel this arm underneath and I start pushing him over top of me. But when he bails, I'm gonna turn this into deep half guard. So this arm comes underneath.
I see. Yep.
I should have it on the far hip, but I have it with the close leg just based on the angle.
Mm-hmm.
And this bottom arm, I'm gonna hide it. So this arm needs to be hid before he can grab it. So I tuck it underneath, and then I sweep.
Nice.
So it happens really quickly, but I'm kind of flopping here. I call it the fish. I duck out, come out the back, come underneath, duck my arm out, pass. There's also some leg lock setups in there. But yeah, I
Nice.
step over and he starts taking my back, but I float. Okay, so it's
Mm-hmm.
important that you don't be tense in these positions.
Right.
So you never want to be tense here. You're hovering. Okay, so when
Yeah.
you hover, it allows him to really extend you far forward, but it doesn't allow him to kick your legs out. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because you're loose. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I ride it, and then he grabs my hips, but I sit back on him and I grab his legs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. So no back control for you.
Yeah. So I go, "What?" And then I jump back on top of him.
Okay. Once you see the knees come out from under
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, and sometimes I hit a combo here where when you kick this leg over and he tries to put this leg over, you turn it into the truck. Like you would
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, but it was weird like cuz he had this arm in front and this is what I call the flop. You gotta just so he can't lift you. You can see how he's struggling to put the hooks in, and that's because I flatten my hips so much that there's nothing to grab.
Yeah. There's no surface. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no surface. And if he tries to come up into mount, I just put him in single leg X most of the time.
Right. Yeah. You just push on that ankle.
Well, yeah, the flop, dude. He just hit him with the
That's
flop.
that's sophisticated technique right there.
You can see you just go. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Peak
Uh,
technique right here.
uh. He
That's
grabs
too
my
funny.
wrist in the transition though, which is pretty sick.
Yeah, that's good.
He
Yeah.
hits the waist grab. He's trying to disconnect, but it's hard for him to get up here. So this is like the baby bolo like crap ride stuff.
Yeah.
But I have my leg on the outside, so I'm in outside Ashy. I can like heel hook him and shit from here. But
Okay.
he has this weight grip. He needs to shuffle in this way and kill my leg because my leg is pushing him away, and this leg's kind of pushing him away, and this frame is pushing him away.
Yeah.
So I don't really
Yeah.
need to put a whole lot of effort to stop him from pushing away. And the only thing that's keeping him attached really is this arm. This leg is kind of my leg at this point, but you can see how I'm gonna like I'm gonna pull this elbow out. Yeah, and he ditches out, and this is really good for him, or this is really good on his part. Like I get the underhook, but he gets the cross face.
Yeah, right.
And what I would like him to do here is pummel this foot on top and pass, but he ends
Into
up
like a butterfly.
yeah, but he gets good pressure
Yeah.
here, and he rather than dealing with this underhook directly, he's going to use it to try to escape his knee. Okay, but I put him in the lockdown before he does it. So
Someone might be coming in here. Just give me 1 sec.
yeah,
Oh, hello. What are you doing? Very good.
how you doing?
Do you have any openings for today?
Absolutely. We've got one spot at 2:30.
That's
If
perfect.
that works for you, yeah. Right on. Oh, cool. I can see that. It's nice. What was your first name?
Get everyone.
What was your last name, Gary?
Switzer, SWITZER.
Awesome. Got you booked in for 2:30. Do you need to bring anything? Just yourself? We've got everything here for you.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely. No, not at all. A lot of people prefer to float nude, so if you're comfortable with that, definitely.
Oh, yeah,
I definitely recommend going that. It's the best. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right on, you bet. We'll see you in a little bit.
Okay. You good? Nope.
And we're back.
Okay, sweet, dude. Yeah, just tell her to repeat her credit card number next time I'm recording.
Yeah, as long as you're listening in this.
Okay, so if this leg is like curling towards his head, it's pretty hard to fight this. So he needs to like post with his far leg, and he could drive more into me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's kind of a lost losing position, and he bails, which is this was fucking good, dude. Actually, this is kind of
Okay.
the reason why we gave him his blue belt. It's
Oh,
like
really?
this type of idea, right? Like he's not gonna hammer this. You know what I mean? He's gonna gain
Mm-hmm.
decent position. Like technically, I could probably force this into a butterfly hook and everything, the
Yeah.
whole nines. But
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, like this is really good thinking. I leave my head here, I get smoked, and then rather than dealing with this underhook directly, he starts trying to clear his leg. See how this hand immediately goes to the leg.
Yes. Yep.
But I'm crafty and I just put him in the lockdown and I fuck it. You can see how I had the lockdown there for a second. And then that when I put him in the
Oh,
lockdown,
Naruga.
I stretched him. I stretched him and then look at this hand, just pop his knee real quick. And then I just go to close guard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, a
Yeah.
little knee tap.
Yeah, this is pretty common from the lockdown if people overdo the crossface.
Mm-hmm.
If you overdo the crossface, then I just get close guard a lot of the time.
Oh, okay.
So this is another like salami, basami, balsamic, whatever. Sushi, salami, or sushimi.
Me.
One of those techniques where you would like go double like arm crush and then you would like butterfly hook.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of just seeing what he would do, and he reacts like pretty well. Like if I was pressuring this arm, he'd do something a little different. But he's trying to clear that leg. Like I like this right away. Like as soon as I open it, he's trying to clear it. I'm not
It's
my
either
split.
trying to collapse it or get rid of it.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to just get his arm the fuck out of here though. And he starts. He's reaching back. This is not smart, but this is good though. And he pummels his arm out, and I start going for an omoplach.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Get that in there. I don't really hard commit. Like he's kind of collapsed at this point, so I don't really hard
Yeah.
commit. I don't really hard commit to this. But
Yeah.
this is if I take one more step, I'm kind of finishing him here. But look at his posture now. So he's lifting his posture up to defend. Look,
Hmm.
look, nice. We're kind of doing the merry-go-round. He's not,
Yeah.
and this is really important. He's not putting his weight on me so much that I can pull him over. Because you see this arm here.
Hmm.
If he puts
Hmm.
his weight too much onto me, I just pull him. But he's in
Hmm.
this middle zone where I don't know if he's gonna roll or if he's not gonna roll or whatever. And then he turns in and look at this. He with this arm he low lines his arm and he dodges the triangle.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool. Yeah.
super good. So look at how sharp he puts this arm in.
Boom.
Yeah,
Punches it through.
yeah.
The arm is going in before his head is basically.
Yeah, totally. It's really good.
Yeah.
She's giving me another omoplata chance.
Hmm. Yeah, when your head's low and in the pocket like that, it's a really
Yeah. So now he's passing. Look at this. He cleared the leg. So he cleared the leg on this body lock. Look at that. So good. Clears it and now but he needs to just walk me to the center a little bit like so when he gets this leg over yeah you see how it's kind of sticking like to his
Yep.
hip when he clears it
Yep.
he needs to make like a more like he needs to collapse this so you can see me dealing with this leg right now. I
Hmm.
don't want like I've done a good job at like punishing him when he closes his knee he needs to close it to the middle and keep pushing it that way with his leg
Okay.
and walk to the center, but you can see how I'm like switching my hands to block his leg.
Hmm.
So I block, and he's dealing with one arm, but you can see how I transfer my hands. So
Yeah. If
my
one
left,
arm,
I'm blocking with my right
and
now.
now you're right.
Now I'm blocking with the right again underneath his arm. So you can see how
Yeah.
I started to lose it to his arm because his arm's in the way. I block here,
Yeah.
then I block down
Yeah.
there.
Then you switch.
What
Yeah.
he needs to
Okay.
do though is close his knee and put it to the mat, and then he can walk me to the
Okay.
center. I think I mentioned to him after the roll, but now it kind of gets away from him a little bit. I pull his elbow so he doesn't have that space anymore, and I
Hmm.
sit up. And this is when the sweeps happen. So I look at the clock here, and I'm like, uh
And
oh,
you say it's time to go.
maybe I gotta get something. Uh, So this is actually this is like headlock escape. If you want to, you think I always categorize this into headlock escape
Okay.
because it's a headlock without the hands locked.
Yeah.
But yeah, this
And you
is
scoot out the back door.
yeah exactly.
Yeah. Boom.
And I turn it into a choke
Nice.
immediately.
He does. Yeah.
But then the bell goes off.
That's awesome.
But yeah, that was he did a lot of cool shit in that role. That's why I like defensive roles like this
Oh yeah.
because it's fun to kind of get into the mind of what's going on.
Yeah.
Like I like this whole like this is just bullshit. It's just dog shit jujitsu. But this little exchange is really fun. I turn away. He puts his arm up. I put my arm out. I put both arms out. I get an underhook. I go to deep half. I ditch my bottom arm out. Yeah, really cool.
Nice. I like that deep half.
Yeah,
Little
this is
sweep
this
there.
is really effective. Like here, this stuff is really effective. Like you can come to the top with an underhook, or you can do what I like. You can use this arm and use all this momentum to knock him onto his hands and come out that way,
Mhm.
all the way up. But I choose to turn into him and then ditch my bottom arm out because I'm pretty confident with my arm pummeling like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Against better people,
No, it's
I,
good.
I, I usually try to spin all the way through and come out the back, but in that
Right.
case, I felt the momentum go in my favor. Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
good.
That's cool, man.